Hello. I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Let's.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so normally I do not start episodes like this. Normally I start episodes at the mission screen and picking a mission and stuff like that. But I was looking through the general stats, just looking at stuff, curious about different things. I've apparently gotten over 200,000 credits, carried 50,000 at one time at one point or another. I'm just looking through this list of things, and then at the very bottom I see snow globes collected. And the first thought that popped into my mind was, what fucking snow globes are you talking about? I'm interested in getting another anomaly, so I'm gonna take on all that money can buy. Walter Stroud's, the old guy that's funded this organization, wants to talk to me. Let's go ahead and see what he's interested in. Hello, Walter.
I must admit, you've surprised me.
Have I?
I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong.
I'm hurt.
I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
And interested. Soiree, just what are you up to?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
Listen, I know I tend to flirt with anything with legs and boobs, but I am not that kind of a person. I ain't up for your little soiree as you're talking it. You could just say you need my help.
All right, fine. I need your help.
Okay.
It's about an artifact.
Ooh.
And our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone.
Now
I just
that's a
need a little more
stereotype.
presence in the negotiation to
You mean
show
intimidation?
we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Yeah. Small like a butterfly and hit like a 20-ton ship. I'm an explorer, not muscle. Not some muscle for a shady meeting. Are we? Are we not some muscle? We just beat the hell out of people whenever we want to. If things don't go our way, we kill anyone who stands in our way. We are absolutely the definition of muscle for a shady meeting. This place, Neon, is it dangerous?
Oh, exceedingly. The free market there is in full effect. Anything goes as long as you have the money. We'll be taking advantage of that.
Okay, I'm in.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
Drinks are on you? Now I'm certain there's something wrong with you, Walter.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
I'm ready.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
There we go. Okay, yeah, you're coming with me. Sarah, you're still coming with, right? I need my backup.
Something you need?
I'd appreciate
Yeah.
a
Bye.
chat.
Also,
Yes?
I know I
Glad
said,
to haul whatever you need.
I believe it was last episode, I said I'd upgrade her weapon to this, a 13 damage. It's better because it deals double damage to targets with full health, so already she's gonna be doing 26 damage, 1 damage more. It's a better mag accuracy, range, stuff of that sort. It's modified, and I can do more modifications to it. But also, I believe Sarah has specific traits for laser weapons.
Bye for now.
Yeah, see that? She has a specific thing for lasers, so... Wish I could look at that skill, like actually look at that skill. Hello, Walter. Oh, if you missed last episode because it was sort of side mission-y and not really much main mission stuff, we have a new ship.
landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Ooh, is Neon a flying city? Didn't expect a rich man like you to let your suit get wet.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
People are getting high off fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
I'm not curious. I do enough stuff to screw with my head. I don't need to add drugs into that.
We need to stop by the Stroud Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. You're not allowed to just suddenly remove a bunch of money from your
See
company.
that shroud covering Neon?
Yeah?
Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Whoa, this is a freaking oil rig-like place. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool and terrifying. How much freaking lightning does there have to be to power a city constantly? Nope. Maybe it's not pointing me to this elevator. No, it's definitely pointing me towards this, just not quite that elevator, I guess? Maybe this elevator? Here we go.
Stroud Eklund makes some of the finest ships in the settled systems. I'd love to get a look at their operations.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Oh, interesting. What exactly would that be? Oh, I can't help myself. I'm allowed to, I'm Freind.
Now!
Oh, come on.
Walter,
I belong here.
Issa!
shall we continue from last
I'll
time?
be
The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast.
It is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here.
Yep.
Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Okay. Charmed, Miss Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success. You're Walter's wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune. And somewhere down there, I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
Interesting. Charmed. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
Oh. Infatuated,
There's no
huh?
need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Has he told you about the whole powers thing and the embodiment of the universal existence thing and the manipulating of baseline features of reality? Yeah. I'm 100% behind embarrassing Walter Moore.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astral Lounge, would it?
A little bit.
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Probably. I also said my love with freelance operatives? I don't understand that one.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astral Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was
That's
the
fine.
point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
I wouldn't
Bribe a
mind
few
it.
bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar case Astral Lounge. So I'm off to do all this work while you two stay here.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
Uh-huh.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And
Gotcha.
it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
The what? Also 1,000. Interesting. I think I'll keep that 1,000, and if anyone tries to ask for funding, I'll just break their legs. You know, it's smart to case out a place before you go in all willy-nilly with probably thousands upon thousands upon thousands of credits in your hand. But at the same time, God, do I hate doing casing.
Catherine.
Oh God, my eyes. Why is everything so purple?
Can I get you something to drink?
You can give me information.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan. But if you're here for... Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I mean, yes. Here we go. I needed to talk to you. Oh, I have a meet. Here we go. But, I was about to make a joke about Aurora being the Google Plus of drugs, but okay. Ask about security.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is handpicked from the finest officers in the city.
Interesting. So... prevent someone from walking out.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state of the art.
And so are my hacking skills. Where exactly would be a secure meeting place?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
Okay. Say I needed security to be on my side if a fight broke out.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Okay. Whew, that fee seems a little high.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Mm-hmm. Sure stop by the Astral Lounge every chance I get. Nope.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but promises make for poor currency.
Sure they do. Surely that's enough to have security on hand.
I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high-profile customers pay our fees.
You sound pissed. Nope.
I'm afraid Neon security needs to be paid too. We all have bills to... I'm afraid we can't budge on the...
Fine.
Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
You better hope so, otherwise I'll shoot my way out of here. Check the door controls.
Move along.
Working on it. God, this place hurts my eyes a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be easy enough. It's a novice lock. I can do advanced. Easy enough. Remote door control scheduling. This room's been booked by Redacted. Please see scheduling conflicts. Door controls. Added new user to remote door control. Override approved hand signal will allow use to lock door to VIP lounge. Total 1 times. There we go.
You certainly know your way around a computer system.
Yep. I do indeed. I do.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Uh-huh. I think I'm using the same gun as you right now. Please let me lead this place. Oh god, the lights hurt my freaking eyes. Okay. Let's go learn about the skis ball who helped us.
It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
Well, at least I know what your
Welcome to Newell's.
position is.
If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Wow, naming a specific business. Are you trying to get sued? Yeah, I'm problem with Sieghart's place. Sieghart's, what's up?
Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza.
No. You not the man I need to talk to?
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Sieghart himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon.
Does he not?
He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Interesting. That sounds like smart business to me.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sieghart makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Pretty sure I need information for you. But, yeah, that is kind of bad, because that means Neon Security is like, well, he's paying us to protect you, so why don't you pay us a little something?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
A friend of his. Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Anything's free if you got the right kind of gab. We're not paying twice.
I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place.
Okay.
Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Now, James,
And I'm not
I don't want
cruel.
you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? Feel like making a purchase today?
Since you did give me the information and I don't mind threatening a man or killing a man, I'll go talk to Sieghart, see if we can talk some sense into him.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
Say thank you. Well, saying thank you might be nice.
Yes, of course. On behalf of Rosa and I, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just be careful when you're dealing with Sieghart. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
Ideal, fine with unreasonable. Is all of Neon security corrupt?
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
Interesting.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
I will. I can talk to you.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
At least I know how to say your last name now. Sounds like I'm the one that should be helping you.
Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest.
Damn.
Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security.
Interesting. You don't think Sieghart's doing anything wrong?
I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. I already told James I'll get to the bottom of everything.
Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help.
That's what I do.
It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
Another time. Right now I got everything I need.
Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, let's go find this man.
Possibly want.
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling...
Hello
there! Let me know if you need anything.
I need to
Welcome to
speak with you.
Sieghart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems.
Alright, got everything I
If I don't
need.
have it, you don't need it.
I'm sure.
You bring the chunks.
That's quite a bold claim.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone.
That is
So
not
take
possible.
your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
Pre-ordered sell, you're pushing, starting to sound like a used spaceship salesman.
Haven't heard that one before, but I suppose I can't blame you for saying so. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Interesting to say you're in debt when you seem to be paying off security. Are you usually this open with your customers? I expected to threaten a few bones first.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees.
You should listen. Choice business locations aren't cheap. Sounds like someone didn't do proper financial planning to me. Prime locations aren't cheap.
Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop.
Not
So why
quite.
don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Not quite. He objects to you paying for Neon security protection fees.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then?
What do you mean lose your business?
Really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
Well, says that the Alliance is unified, it can stand up to Neon security.
Easy for him to say. He doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexla, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store.
Still think you should stop the payments.
And why is that?
Let's see if I can convince you why. It has to start somewhere.
It starts and ends with Bayou. And Dexler works for him.
Interesting. Make money if you stop payments to Dex. No.
Sure, in the long term, but I won't survive a month if the local street rats rob me blind.
Unified Alliance is more powerful than Neon security.
True.
There we go.
If all of us work together, maybe we have some leverage. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexla his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
No, you can't. Huh. I may actually bring about some change in this place. Hello, my good friend.
James?
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa.
He agreed to stop the payments.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
Yep. Sometimes that's enough. It took some convincing, but he came around.
I don't doubt it. Like trying to wipe the slime off a chasm bass.
Maybe a little nicer.
Oh, let it go, hon. If Sieghart says he's in, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
It is. There you go.
I had to chase
everything you could possibly
Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Here we go. This one. So quick save, just in case someone gets pissed.
Nicely done.
Nicely done indeed. Damn near. Holy crap. Is this supposed to be someone's home? Termination notes. Due to changing priorities within the organization, your role within Slayton Aerospace has been made redundant. Please clear out any personal items and inform anyone who needs to know about your immediate departure by the end of the day. And thank you for over a decade of service and trust that our long-standing relationship will keep the transition free of unpleasant incidences. Well, that's a threat and a half. Callback statement. Please be advised that your current pay cycle will once again leave you with near zero balance in your account. Damn. Guy got kind of screwed. What does this say? Personal correspondence. To Musgrove. You might not be aware, but there's a certain item that your employer has that the others have not taken an interest in. Now, I know you're gainfully employed, but what's the harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that I would not know, that I would want to know if I were you, a friend. Interesting. I'm not joking, friend. Expect the termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future and the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. Number 3. Ooh. To Musgrove. Per our discussion, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume you're being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Curious. So he's someone down on his luck, hard off, needs some money. Not quite. So, based off that, I'm thinking probably safe. Most likely safe, most likely not gonna stab us in the back.
Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Hello, Walter.
Is everything ready?
For the most part. Found out the seller is pretty desperate. Should give us an edge.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Don't worry. I'm good at killing anyone who tries to kill me. If they try and kill him, they're trying to kill me. So they're gonna be a dead man no matter what. Do we have to go back into Neon? That place hurts my freaking eyes. Hey, Walt?
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the seller looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Gotcha. Ramsey and Travers, scientists who discovered neon gas?
Are they?
You didn't know that. Use the code to identify yourself to seller.
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage business a little too seriously.
A little bit. This like
Remember,
hurts.
Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Gotcha. Locate the seller. Briefcase, under the normals. Probably gonna be standing off from the crowd a little bit. Hello? That looks like a security briefcase.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
I can see that. I'm with Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges?
Yes.
Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Nice to meet you, sir. Like your haircut.
Hello.
Done is done. Done is done.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job.
You owe me all the money when this is over.
I know. I'm leaning on you a lot. What can I say? You're reliable. It's what top performers are made of. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules.
Oh.
He'll ask for twice what we agreed on.
Okay.
That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead.
I'm good at that. Keep my hands close to my weapon for this.
Let's just try it my way first, Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
Okay. Let's go negotiate. I've done negotiations before. It's not that difficult. As long as we can keep our head in
Security's
one piece.
got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo.
Hello?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'm standing.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
That's an artifact.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
You touch my gear and I'll break your...
What the? Security!
Good luck with that. And security team and I have an understanding. They won't interfere. Not going anywhere until we have a deal.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
Yeah. No vision that time.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after.
Yep.
Time to go home. Shall we?
That's so long as I don't collapse in the next few seconds.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better.
Nope. Now we're searching for temples too. Who would have thought?
It's exciting to see this little venture paying off, but we really do need to be careful. The artifacts were one thing, but this, well, we really need to keep this to ourselves.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if word of this got out?
Temples, the powers. I shouldn't have done an interview.
Very clever. But I'm serious. This could change everything.
Oh yeah, these could absolutely
be We need to figure out
be
what this all
weapons.
means before someone else does. I guess we should be grateful we seem to be ahead of the pack, as it were. So far, no indications that anyone else has noticed what we're up to.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that doesn't change with this newfound ability of yours.
Yeah, problem with that. Most people who see me use this ability outside of when I used it in the lodge for you guys usually are attacking me, which means they're gonna end up dead. Few people walk away from a situation where I have to use my abilities.
You're doing Constellation proud.
Oh, the fact that it specifies head to the entrance makes...
Stop right there. You're in possession of
Really?
Slayton Aerospace property.
And you're a dead man.
Slayton must have been the original owner.
Yeah, I already learned that.
We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Oh. We're being harassed.
Is there a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Working on it. Also, may I mention that we are incredibly lucky that I didn't pass out. Normally I pass out when I touch an artifact, so we got lucky on that case. Let's get the fuck out of the dodge. They start shooting, I can take them on, but I'd rather not.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
Oh.
There goes our way out.
They're dead men. Okay, I need to kill him. I need to kill him. No one touched my ship. This is so much for easy.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Yeah, he's not getting this artifact. Problem with what they're doing. They're pissing me off. For one, by making things more difficult, but also they're not getting this artifact. The powers are mine. Also, let's remember, there is no guarantee someone who has not had a vision from touching an artifact can absorb the powers to begin with. So, there's no telling whether or not anyone else can take these powers. Hello? Find a way to the next floor. We gonna have problems?
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Yeah, your boss has, been making things difficult for me. I need to make an appointment.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
And I'm afraid he's gonna be a dead man if he doesn't give me my ship back. Believe me, Slane is expecting me.
No, he isn't.
You know, if this doesn't work, everyone, including you, are dead, right? I'm tired of asking you. Let me in there now.
I'm getting tired of telling you that isn't going to happen.
Ooh, I'm not wasting my auto-persuade on this. I wouldn't be here if Slane hadn't impounded my ship.
He did? Oh, yes, I do remember overhearing something about that. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Okay. Gotta keep myself calm. Don't want to blow the man's head off before he gets to explain himself. Nope. Wrong elevator.
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
See, I can see what you guys are. You're all level 8s. Ain't crap to me. Part of me wants to go wrong just so I can search
This
that.
clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Uh-huh. How about you show your face?
We're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Oh.
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
Oh, I thought she betrayed us.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
And shoot anyone who moves? No. I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Let's.
In 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm not careful. I'm killer.
Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Yeah, he pissed me off. Really? Bulletproof windows?
No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit.
Ooh, that's a long reload.
Going to end you.
Hang on. I got the lock.
If that was locked, there must be something they don't want us to find.
Take whatever I can get. Yeah, you guys kind of pissed me off. There we go.
Hold on. Trying to shut down that robot remotely. Got it. You're scrambling the protocols.
Sorry, what is she going on about? I'm just killing people. They're not shooting at me. I'll let them live. Ooh, coffee cup. Ooh, coffee cup. That's what most people feel after they see someone gravitationally lift another human being off the ground.
Come on!
If he survives, Walter, get the hell out of me. You have a wife.
Okay, that's it.
I don't even... Ooh.
That's nothing.
Got him!
Woo! So hard to find a security guard in amongst all of that. You shush. Probably like, is she stealing our freaking coffee mugs? Yes. Yes, I am. Hey, sorry. He shot me after I accidentally shot one of his coworkers. They've been doing some kind of experiments. That's abnormal. Aww, that's a cute little security bot. Doors are inaccessible, but this one.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Got another one.
Yes, your wife's gonna make you climb up the side of the freaking tower. You shoot me and you're dead man. Here we go. Outside. If I ever mentioned that I'm scared of heights. Climb the trade tower. Are we gonna have to deal with neon security, or are they still gonna be on our side?
God damn it.
I love that. Like a freaking Fortnite player that realized they just walked around the corner into another enemy's gun. Walter, stop trying to punch people. That's not how you fight. Where's your gun? Yeah, the fire thing makes evasion behind cover not really possible. Okay, let's see if we can get to this, to Slayton. See what he has to say about this whole situation.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
Ah. Hello, Slayton.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business.
Is it?
You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
I've done that in quite a few places before. Call off your guard, Slayton, and release my ship.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate.
It's only a stalemate if one of us...
I do count a few more guns on my side.
Oh, I love those odds, then. Wouldn't trust your mercs. You haven't stopped us so far.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose.
Which is?
Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
As in, we could let him go?
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
He's a thief, and you're going to let him go? That's preposterous.
My security brought Musgrove to my office.
Can't win.
I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
No. If I steal that cup, they're gonna shoot me. Do I spare him? I mean, he did it out of desperation.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
A little bit, yeah. Why did you steal the artifact? What the whole story?
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
Guess you didn't get away with it. He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
We're letting you go. Get out, Neon.
Thank you.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Musgrove. If it was up to me, I'd have fed you to the wolves.
We
A rare
should work
moment
on
of
that.
compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Yeah, I think me and you need to have a conversation about that. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for breaking a thief's fingers and turning him over to the wolves if they decide to...
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Yeah, we're in the vents, damn it. How the hell do I get out of here? You guys are still a bit touchy, huh?
This is a private office?
Sorry about killing some of your friends.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to find the exit. But yeah, I'm all for, you know, killing a thief and all that stuff, but at the same time, he didn't do what I do. He didn't steal just for the sake of stealing. He didn't steal for the sake of credits. He didn't steal to save his life. He stole out of desperation. And I can understand that.
Frank Rennick's all in a
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
I really don't want to talk about it. You and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
Well, there's a surprise. That's one of the sweetest things I've ever heard you say, Walter.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star.
I like that. Constellation's newest star.
I used a pun. Forgive me.
Sarah was giving you side eye, huh? There we go. Tasco quarter added. Okay. Let's get off Neon. Ooh, and 10,000 credits. Nice. That'll buy a lot of ammo.
Lifting off now.
Ah. Not sure what to make of that, though. Sarah not wanting to spare a man just because he stole something.
Orbital insertion completed.
You hold
Whoa.
something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's a bad idea, buddy boy.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
No. Identify
The
yourselves.
fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Are we?
Ridiculous. You have no right to dictate what we can or cannot do with the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
Good luck with that. Call yourselves whatever you want, you're just thieves to me.
A sentiment that is shared by my kind about you.
We're not the
About
ones
your
making
kind.
threats.
Your moral grandstanding is hollow, as is your position. Make up your mind, or we will act.
Oh, you made a
I'm not
bad
liking what I'm
decision.
seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Ooh. Oh, I'm not allowed to fight him? Mission updated, Starborn. Really wish I could fight him. But I'm not giving up the artifact.
We'll get through this. Hold on.
That power's mine. Whoa, what just happened? I'm sorry, am I losing my mind, but did they just... Nope, I'm out. Okay. Jump to Olympus. Come on. Go.
Jump complete.
I don't know about you, but I've never heard of these Starborn. The speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. We need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Absolutely. We have much to discuss.
Let's go find out who the hell we're up against.